Hello, YouTube. Just a little bit early. It is The Sound Live. I've got some great reactions lined up, and I've got some great special guests. Starting off with Jennifer Valiquette. Hey, Jennifer, how you doing? Jennifer is a saxophone player and a flute player and a music teacher. What's your latest project you've been working on?
Well, actually, Matthew and I are working on doing a song together where I'm singing, which I'm not a professional singer, so it's taking some time for tuning my voice and everything. Matthew's been teaching me. So basically, I've been working on that quite a bit, actually. Cool. But I did a cover of Jar of Hearts. That's the last thing I put up there. It was last week on saxophone. So.
Also, we have Eve Evelyn Holland. What have you been up to? Evelyn is a rock musician, guitar player, and singer, and she's having some breakfast right now.
I'm having just egg sandwiches. I just got up like an hour and a half ago. As far as projects go, I've been doing this acoustic thing with my friend Shoshi, and hopefully there's some future gigs that will be paid that come out of that. Also, yeah, me and you, Matt, are probably going to do something, and yeah,
I'm looking forward to it. We've got Kyle Walls. Hey. How you doing, Kyle? Kyle's a singer, songwriter, guitar player, and a really cool guy. We've been doing these reactions every Monday. So, what's new with you, Kyle?
A couple of things. The other day, went to the pool, and one of my patrons, he does lathe work, and he made me this cool customized music theme pin. It's like the end of it is like a little snare drum. Cool. So anyway, I walked to the pool and I thought it's kind of cool. St. Louis it was really hot and then it got cool. It's St. Louis. And I wrote this song at the pool. So I came back and made a draft for patrons, and that's pretty cool. And then last week, we talked about going to Florida at the end of July and got an acoustic gig set up at the Crazy Flamingo in Marco Island. And seeing if I can set up something else in Marco or Naples area, somewhere in that part of Florida. So that'll be cool to go down there, buy a cheap acoustic, and hang out on the patio and sing for some people.
I got great stuff coming, everybody. Make sure you mash that like button. Please, we got 4 channels here. Subscribe to everybody. We really appreciate you. Kyle is celebrating 10,000 subscribers.
Oh, yeah. I forgot
Great
to mention
job,
that.
Kyle.
Thank you.
Congratulations on that. That's a pretty good milestone.
That was cool.
So, Kyle, why don't you introduce us to your pick?
So this is Nightwish, and I have not heard the singer Tarja. Not sure if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but after doing, I think this is maybe the first song we reacted to, Matthew, where Flora is going over her performance at the Vakken Festival. I forget the name of the song.
The Ghost Love Score. Mm-hmm.
Oh, thank you. Mm-hmm. Someone suggested that for the Tarja list, or Tarja, the song Pharaoh Sails to Orion is one of the best with her. So anxious to hear this, because this is one era of Nightwish I have yet to hear. Cool.
Yeah, we've tasted a teeny little bit of Annette, and on Tuesday with Sarah and Jennifer, we tasted a teeny little bit of Tarja. I don't know which it is. Anyway, we tasted her doing Phantom of the Opera, and it was really cool. Nice.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, she very, very diva, very, it was cool. Anything else you want to say about this before we get it rolling?
Nah, let's get to it.
I'm excited.
Where's Eve? There's Eve. Eve is the illusionist today, disappearing and reappearing again and again.
I've been able to hear you the whole time.
Good. Excellent. All right. So, we're going to do Kyle's pick right now. So, without further ado, Musicians Panel reacts to Nightwish The Pharaoh sails to Orion, From Wishes to Eternity, Remastered HD. Here we go!
Okay, Tampere. The time has come for you to show me what you got. You all know this one. This is a song of death and the ever-forgiving sky. This is a song called Pharaoh Sails to Orion!
Cool. I have a lot to say about that, guys.
Yeah.
That was neat. Okay, so first thing is I didn't recognize the male vocalist, whoever that guy was. And I was wondering about was that Marco without a beard, or was that somebody filling in for him? I didn't think Marco was there. It didn't look like him. I couldn't tell.
I actually looked up a timeline of the band because I was going, is this before or after, Annette? And yeah, this is an early incarnation of the band.
They might not have had him yet.
No, it looks like Thomas
Mm-hmm.
and Tarjo are doing the vocals.
Yeah.
Oh. So they had another vocalist in the early days, which was him then.
Well, Tuomas is the keyboard player. He's the guy who writes the songs. And
apparently he did. If I'm reading this chart right, it says that he did male vocals and keyboards the first couple years they were together, like from '96 to like almost '99. So I don't know. I'm looking at this list. Because actually, okay, I take that back. This chart is strangely color coded. So it could be a Marco.
Okay, well, I couldn't tell if
in the early 2000s, the end of Tarja's run with the band.
Right.
And again, I'm sure commenters will let us know, how right or wrong I'm reading that chart.
Right on. Well, another thing I wanted to say was I really enjoyed all the keyboard solos in that. There was a lot more keyboard solos than in a lot of the more contemporary Nightwish stuff. And I was really enjoying Tuomas' playing. It was really nice. In fact, there was one part towards the beginning where, and I mean, this is not criticism because, dude, this is insane, lightning fast music. There was one part where I felt like he was on the edge of falling slightly behind. Like I said that before about Adam Fulara. Like there's just that one moment where it seemed like he might actually get off, but then he didn't. And the same thing happened with Tuomas there. I mean, it's just lightning. And think about all those. He's playing on the keyboards there.
Have any of you heard of Black MIDI? Okay, so like when you program music for MIDI and describing it for people that have never used like a DAW or app or whatever, imagine like a grid. So you got this grid that goes across, and you put a little square or rectangle for where your notes go.
I misunderstood what you said. Okay, go on.
I was gonna say that that's what I've been doing for my records. I've been programming drums, or MIDI drums, I should say. So I'm familiar.
Yeah. So Black MIDI is where you try to get as many notes as possible. It's really interesting. If you ever, you probably heard it in the background of something and not realize what it was. But to me, what was interesting, and I'm pretty sure it's parts where he had like the piano sound on and kind of doing like chromatic runs, around. To play kind of to ornament the melody with chromaticism, and that was really neat. It was giving it that kind of Black MIDI feel, almost like Flight of the Bumblebees, if you know that classical piece, where there's a lot of chromatic movement up and down, and that was really neat. And I think that just added a lot of musical tension. And Matthew, like what you're talking about, that sense of rushing or dragging. If you remember the Russian Dragon MIDI device from back in the day. But anyway, that was interesting, to create those musical textures like that, because there was a lot going on in this one.
Yeah, and the operatic vocals were really nice for the song. Tarja had a great voice, has a great voice, sounded really good. Just soar above the music, with all the, because she's definitely a soprano, all the high stuff. What do you think, Jen?
I as a piano player myself, I loved watching the keys because piano's not my primary, but I've been taking lessons since I was 5, and I just when they go like this, I'm just like, oh my god. And I love how you compare it to Flight of the Bumblebee too, because I played that solo on flute actually. I should record that. I should put that on my YouTube. But anyway, yeah, I did it back in high school, Flight of the Bumblebee. But I love just when they, I don't know how they play up like that. My mom was an organ, like she used to play organ in the big churches, and I guess they do that whole thing where they. So I wonder if he did any organ lessons, just to.
Well, to me, it's like when you do fingerstyle guitar, obviously you want your hands to do different things, but then to go to the next level, you want finger independence.
Right.
So like if your thumb is doing like a bass line, your index and middle doing like a chordal voice, and maybe your ring and middle finger are picking out that melody as you're going through. To get that level of independence, that's the next kind of stage. And to me, that's what piano players do anyway. And then especially organ players, if they use their feet.
Right.
Think back to Rush, Geddy Lee playing bass and playing stuff with his feet too.
Like for me, I focus so much on saxophone because that's my primary. I don't know if I'll ever get the keys quite that fast like some of them do, but I love watching them.
Yeah.
Right on. Cool. Well, I really enjoyed that. That was a cool pick, and it's I'm enjoying Nightwish. I'm enjoying seeing all the different incarnations and lineups and concerts, and that was really cool. Make sure you like this, please. We want to get lots of people to see this stream. Please subscribe to Jennifer's music page. Please subscribe to Jennifer. She's awesome. She plays saxophone, flute, and she's also a music teacher, so you can check her out. Yes. Check out Kyle Walls. Just cracked 10,000 subscribers. You can help to add to that. Help him catch up to me. No, it's not a race. Anyway, but no, subscribe to Kyle Walls. He's great. He has lots of original music. Great guy. And also, Evelyn Holland. Evelyn is awesome. Evelyn's looking for some more watch time. So if you guys see some of these videos popping up on her channel, go ahead and give them a watch. We want to get her over the 4,000 hours so that she can become official. Everybody, thank you so much for being here with me. And you can go to patreon.com/Matthews Music Lesson Studio to support the channel. I'm doing a bonus video every week now. 4 bonus videos every month. Okay, this is insane. So you're going to get actually some really good value now for your $1 a month, a video every week that you're not going to find elsewhere, okay? Please, check it out. Also, you can get your requests in and jump the line. I'm like totally behind on stuff, and you can tell. So, you can help to get your thing ahead by joining the family at patreon.com/Matthews Music Lesson Studio, and you can get your music lessons at MatthewsMusicLessonStudio.com. All right, and I'll see you guys all next time on the Sound Live.